Tesla is deploying new Gigafactory teams around the world. Yesterday's Business Insider's report about Giga Berlin and its final permit ended with a very interesting piece of information according to which, Tesla headquarters will shortly be withdrawing specialized task force teams that will be deployed to set up Tesla factories around the world. According to reports, Tesla is preparing for a prompt start of production at Giga Berlin, but what is also more interesting is that, the electric vehicle maker is already thinking about not one, but several new gigafactories around the world. On September 20th in Russia, local media reported that Elon Musk has decided to build Tesla's next factory in Korolev, but today, the CEO denied the rumor in a comment on Twitter. Tesla has not yet decided on a fourth gigafactory location. By saying that Tesla has not yet decided the location, the CEO hints that they are currently in the process of making a decision. And now, the Business Insider's report on Giga Berlin and the last paragraph about Tesla preparing specialized task force teams for factories around the world, is particularly interesting in light of Elon Musk's latest tweet about Tesla not yet decided on a fourth Gigafactory location. Tesla may not have decided the location of the fourth Gigafactory, but what if the fifth is going to be in Russia? Where could Tesla's next Gigafactory end up? In the past, Musk has talked about Tesla building a factory in the tri-state area on the East Coast to try to tap into the local workforce. It's unclear if that's still the plan now that Tesla has made a big investment in Texas, which is going to produce a lot of vehicles for the North American market. There have also been rumors that Tesla would build a second Gigafactory in Europe, and the same rumors have been going on in Asia. Electric thinks at this point, it's anyone's best guess, but I don't think Tesla will make an announcement until it starts production at Gigafactory Berlin in Texas. We could see an announcement by the end of the year. By the way, a change to a Tesla LinkedIn profile renews speculation about an India Gigafactory. Niharika Sharma reports in Quartz India that another tiny development involving Tesla and India is seeing fresh chatter that the US automaker will place a Gigafactory in India. A recent change to the geographical location in the LinkedIn profile of Chandrasekhar Chandramouleswaran, a Tesla supply chain manager previously based in the Netherlands, caught the eye of Tesla's fans in India. The profile now states that Chandramouleswaran has been based in Mumbai since August and also showed a title change to Global Supply Manager from Supply Operations Manager. It is unclear when the profile change, which was publicized on Twitter by an unofficial Tesla fan club, took place. Chandramouleswaran and Tesla didn't respond to requests for comment. At present, Tesla operates 4 fully operational factories, 3 in the US, and 1 in Shanghai, in China. It is also establishing another US factory in Austin, Texas, and 1 in Germany. Last year Musk had hinted about the possibility of another Gigafactory in Asia outside China, but didn't specify India. So far, Tesla hasn't started selling in India despite registering an India unit at the start of year in the tech hub of Bengaluru in the southern state of Karnataka. Recently, an unexpected Model 3 ride by a transport official in the Narendra Modi government with a Tesla India executive also made electrical vehicle enthusiasts hopeful that the countdown has begun for the company's Indian debut. Musk has pointed to high import taxes as one of the main obstacles in the company's entry to India. Reacting to this, the Indian government has said that it's time the US firm think about manufacturing its models locally, and then maybe tax concessions could follow. Our government wants some forward-looking plans from Tesla in order to provide rebates and import duties. So hopefully we will see some action from Tesla soon, said Nikhil Chowdhury, a college student and co-founder of the Tesla Club India. In another interesting news in Europe, Tesla had strong deliveries in Norway last month, and it helped the leading EV market to achieve yet another record. Norway has been achieving some incredible levels of EV penetration in the market. With new electric models hitting the market over the last few months, we are seeing a rapid ramp up. Tesla Model Y has been making a big difference as of late. In August, the first month of Model Y deliveries in the market, the electric SUV pushed Norway to new records with almost 72% market share for all electric vehicles. The most impressive part is that Model Y deliveries started just a week before the end of the month, and the electric SUV still managed to become the best-selling vehicle in the country. Now the data is in from September, and all electric car shares reached 77.5% of the market via Norway Office of Statistics. Of 17,992 first-time registered new passenger cars in September, 13,941 were pure electric cars, (77.5%). This is an increase of 45.8% compared to the same month last year. In addition, there are 2,508 rechargeable hybrids, and then the number of cars with Accord ends at 91.5% in September. The previous September record was last year, when the number was 15,552 first-time registered new passenger cars. The first full month of Model Y deliveries made all the difference, and Tesla is shown dominating the market in September. The market in Norway has shown a complete shift to electric vehicles. EBL, Norway's Association of EV Owners, interestingly noted that 91.3% of private car buyers went with electric cars last month. Company cars and leases are what are keeping internal combustion engine sales alive in the country. Norway aims to completely phase out new internal combustion engine vehicles by 2025, but as we recently reported, sales are currently tracking to go all electric by mid-2022. Back in the United States, NPR reports that 5 Midwestern governors agreed to create a network to charge electric vehicles. The governors of Illinois, Indiana, Michigan, Minnesota and Wisconsin are joining forces to build a new network for charging electric vehicles. The bipartisan plan aims to improve the region's economy while also reducing toxic emissions from cars and trucks. The new plan is called REV Midwest, the Regional Electric Vehicle Midwest Coalition. In addition to creating jobs and improving public health, its backers say it will help the Midwest compete for both private investment and federal funding. Along with those broad goals, the plan promises to make it easier to find charging stations, which could boost adoption of electric vehicles if it eases drivers' concerns about the range of their batteries. Today's REV Midwest partnership is a bipartisan effort to build the future of mobility and electrification and connect our communities, Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer said. Our partnership will enable the Midwest to lead on electric vehicle adoption, reduce carbon emissions, spur innovation, and create good-paying jobs. Indiana Governor Eric Holcomb emphasized transportation's vital role in the U.S. economy, saying that new electric charging infrastructure is needed to future-proof our transportation network and meet the demand as rapid adoption of electric vehicles continues. All 5 governors have now signed the REV Midwest Agreement, which lays out several areas in which the states will coordinate their electrification efforts. Part of the plan calls for the states to speed up the creation of a network that supports medium and heavy-duty electric vehicles and to coordinate their efforts so drivers will face similar regulations and charging operations across the region. The governors also want the Midwest to capture a larger share of electric vehicle production. And their plan mentions equity a number of times, both in terms of spreading economic opportunity and making charging stations and other infrastructure widely available. Under the agreement, the 5 states promise to work together to enable an equitable transition to electric vehicles for all with specific consideration for communities that are historically disadvantaged. Some of those communities, a news release about the plan notes, are located near main highways or freight and shipping facilities, areas whose emissions and other negative impacts could be reduced by the switch to electric power.